all the miracles that may occur now and then, some leave us all in shock and awe. Stick around to get to witness some of the most unbelievable ones that no one had an explanation for.
Wait, is your foot turned around or is your shoe backwards?
This video is going viral on social media, and it's got everyone talking. A guy is seen walking on water in a deep lake. The man was walking in the water as if it was no big deal, and it looked very strange to most people. Now you might be thinking, that can't be real, and you're not alone. Many viewers think it's edited, so here's the big question. Does this guy have some supernatural power, or is it all just some editing magic? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I want to know what you think. Fiery water bath. This takes hot showers to a whole new level. Imagine taking a shower with water that is somehow on fire. In the video, a man is showering under a tube well pipe, and fire is coming out along with water, with both of them seemingly mixed up. It seems like they used the fire to heat the water, but how did they manage to do this? It definitely looks risky, but still, many online viewers want to try it. Would you be brave enough to take a shower under a pipe like this, with both water and fire coming out? Let us know if you give it a shot. Motorbike river stunt. A video of a man riding a motorcycle in a river went viral. In the short clip, the man could be seen going down a plank and into the river while riding his motorbike. He continued to ride through the water, which amazed viewers. People online had mixed reactions about the stunt. One user commented that this man would one day tell his grandchildren that he used to cross rivers on a bike to go to the office, and now they all are used to this work from home culture. This man is living the dream, proving that who needs normal roads when you can turn rivers into your highway, right? Flexible bone.
Turned around or is your shoe backwards?
We all know how brave and strong military people are, right? Well, in this footage, we see a military personnel showing off his amazing flexibility. He was standing with his friends when, if you looked closely, his right foot was twisted fully backward. His friend asked him if his foot was really like that, and he straightened it out to show her. But then, to everyone's surprise, he twisted both of his feet backward as if it were no big deal. It amazed his friends, and they couldn't believe what they just saw. But let's be real, most of us could never do what that soldier did. It just shows the incredible strength and flexibility these soldiers have.
Not real.
Real life Vecna? We've all seen the Netflix show Stranger Things, right? Remember the scene where the character Max starts floating in the air? Well, something similar happened in this video. A girl suddenly started floating in the air as if her body wasn't in her control. She tried her best to stop herself, but she kept rising like a balloon. Some people were trying to pull her down, but it was working. Everyone else was just standing there recording because no one expected to see something like this. It was so unexpected and everyone was shocked. I am just wondering how this could happen. Do you think this girl was also under Vecna's control, just like in the show? Real life Superhuman. In this video, we see a real-life version of a man that looks to have superhuman strength. We all know that in reality, this is not possible, but he sure is unbelievably strong. This man, who seems like an ordinary guy, shows incredible determination and proves that with focus and dedication, we can achieve anything we set our minds to. He lifts a massive stone that would seem nearly impossible for a single person to handle, but for him, it looks like it's no big deal. Moose defies physics. Sometimes, nature surprises us with miracles we never expect. In this video, a group of people was traveling on a boat when their attention turned to the water ahead. They saw something unbelievable, a moose running on the surface of the water. It looked as if this moose was defying the laws of physics, sprinting so fast across the water that it left everyone on the boat completely confused. Even online viewers couldn't wrap their heads around it, calling it nothing short of a miracle. The speed and agility of the moose made the scene even more fascinating, leaving everyone wondering how this was possible. Supergirl? A girl was crossing the road when suddenly a car appeared right in front of her. Now you might think she must have gotten hurt, right? Well, something completely unexpected happened. As soon as the car hit her leg, the front of the car completely crumpled. It was clear that the car was coming at a very high speed, but the girl, she was completely unharmed, as if nothing had happened to her. It almost seemed like the car was made of paper because she didn't even flinch. This incident felt impossible. How could someone walk away without a scratch while the car got destroyed? Headless man in Goa. We've all heard those creepy tales about headless men, right? Well, this one isn't just a story. It happened in Goa, India. Some people were driving down a road when they spotted something chilling. There on the side of the road was a man walking calmly. But here's the twist. He had no head. He was dressed in shorts and a shirt, just strolling along like it was a normal day, but his head, completely missing. I can't even imagine what I would have done if I saw that. Honestly, I wouldn't have stopped the car for anything. Moving plant mystery. And we've all seen how trees move in the Harry Potter movies, right? Well, something similar happened in China. Some unusual plants were discovered that moved when touched. In a video, a person touched the plant's roots with a stick, and surprisingly, the plant immediately moved away and fell to the side. It seemed as if the plant didn't want to be disturbed and reacted to avoid contact. The way it moved was astonishing, almost as if it were alive. About the mysteries of nature, whether it's a defense mechanism or a unique trait, these moving plants have become a fascinating example of the wonders of the natural world. Mother-daughter secret.
Тарзан искал ко мне.
This video was recorded in Russia by a man on a cold, snowy evening. He spotted a mother and her daughter, but what shocked him was that the little girl was floating in the air. It seemed like the mother knew her child had superpowers and was helping her understand them. However, when the mother noticed the man watching them, she quickly called her daughter back down. The girl stopped floating, and they both hurriedly left the area. Perhaps they got scared, not wanting anyone to witness what had just happened. Possessed baby or trick. A toddler shocked their parents when they watched the nanny cam footage. In the video, the little one climbed up the side of the crib and balanced on the top rail for an impressive 22 seconds before toppling backward onto the mattress. What stunned the parents even more were the glowing eyes visible in the dark. Initially, they thought it might be a sign of possession. However, they confirmed the video was 100% real and that the eerie glow was just the night vision from the camera. Despite it being April Fool's Day, the parents assured that the video was no joke. Real-life Hulk. This video serves as another piece of evidence that real-life superheroes exist. In this clip, two large trucks were crossing each other on a narrow road, causing a block because of their massive size. A person noticing the situation walked up to one of the trucks and using just his hands moved the truck to the side. This action allowed the other truck to pass through. What was surprising was how easily the man moved the truck, as if it was no challenge for him at all. The way he handled the situation made it seem like this slim man was just as strong as a superhero, almost like a real-life Hulk. Floating mystery. We've all seen in movies how astronauts float in space because there's no gravity, right? Something similar happened in a city, but it wasn't in space. One evening, some locals looked up and saw a person floating in the sky. What made it even stranger was that the person seemed to be dancing, moving gracefully as if gravity didn't matter at all. Everyone watching was shocked and confused, unable to explain what they were seeing. Many people started guessing that it might be a ghost, while others thought it could be a trick or illusion. What do you think it could be? A paranormal event or something else entirely? Levitating creature. Is it a being from another world or just an optical illusion? Either way, it's worth watching, as hundreds of people gathered to witness this bizarre creature. With wings on its arms and feet resembling a mermaid, it appears to be levitating mid-air, and though it looks like a boy, there's an alien-like quality to it, especially when caught flying on camera. But the reality behind this levitation is much simpler. It's just a trick, with thin strings helping the person hover in the air, and there's no mystery to it after all. Unexplained arrival. This next footage was aired on national TV in China, and what you're about to witness will leave you speechless. A person was casually recording when out of nowhere a mysterious figure appeared, glowing with blue lights coming from his fists. The filmer, stunned and in disbelief, quickly runs after the figure, desperately trying to capture more of the strange scene. But just when you think he's about to catch up, the unexplainable happens. The mysterious person teleports and vanishes right before his eyes. What could this be? Is it a glitch in reality or something else? People have been sharing wild theories ever since, and now we want to know, what do you think is going on here? Real life flash. This footage seemed to prove that superheroes might actually exist. In the video, the fastest man ever was caught on camera, leaving everyone amazed. According to experts, this man was running at a speed of 80 miles per hour, which is unbelievably fast. People couldn't believe their eyes as they watched him sprint like a blur. Many online viewers started calling him the Flash, comparing him to the famous comic book superhero. There's no doubt that his speed reminded everyone of the beloved character, Highway Hero. This highway camera footage is another proof that superheroes exist in real life and are among us, but we don't know them. One night, the highway was empty when suddenly a girl appeared in front of two cars. It looked like she wasn't in control of her body, almost like something paranormal had taken over her. The drivers quickly hit their brakes, surprised by the girl's sudden appearance. The first driver stopped, but the second was scared. Then something amazing happened. A person rushed by at high speed and saved the girl's life, getting her safely to the other side of the road. He wasn't wearing a superhero outfit, just normal clothes. The girl didn't know what had happened, and the hero disappeared. Mysterious lake walker. A man was enjoying his day by the lake when his attention shifted to the water. At first, he thought it was a duck swimming, but as he stared longer, he realized it wasn't a duck at all. Instead, it was a person moving quickly across the water. This person wasn't walking or swimming, but seemed to be traveling rapidly through the water. Then suddenly, the person slowed down and continued moving forward. Many online viewers speculated that the figure might have been a mermaid, using its tail to swim through the lake. Cyclist mystery. In this next clip, an elderly cyclist appeared to come out of nowhere, leaving viewers stunned. After going viral in 2012, many online users believed it was proof of the supernatural, thinking the man cycled through a portal or wormhole. But the truth was uncovered when you look closely, especially in the higher quality original version. If you pay attention, you can see the cyclist making a U-turn behind the musician, briefly visible in the background. As he continues cycling, it looks like he materialized out of thin air, but really, he's been in the footage the whole time. When you think about it, who would teleport just to ride a bike? Possessed teen.
It's like, you know how many fucking shitty bedroom producers are out there now?
Some teenagers were near an abandoned building, and it seemed like they were possessed by something paranormal. The way their bodies were bent backward and how they just stayed in that position made it clear that they weren't acting normally. Many people online believed they were ghosts, and honestly, if I were there, I would have run away immediately. What about you all? Would you have stayed there or run?
Getting shit released because of the internet. It's terrible.
Shape-shifting reporter. Have you ever thought that someone you meet every day could be a shapeshifter or a monster? Well, in this video, there's an actual shapeshifter caught on camera. We all know how news reporters film events, right? But in this footage, the news reporter herself is the shapeshifter. She was hugging a person at a public event when out of nowhere, she changed into a man. The other person quickly moved back and was shocked. He realized that the reporter wasn't normal. It made everyone stop and think, could shapeshifters be around us without us noticing? Mysterious jacket swap. Moving on, a man was strolling down the road, casually taking off his jacket and thrusting it forward. But here's where it gets weird. Out of nowhere, another man in a red shirt suddenly appeared on the right, snatching the jacket from him before the clip ended. It looked like the man in the red shirt just appeared out of thin air. Many viewers were shocked and puzzled by this. Some commenters suggested that the angle of the video might be misleading. They thought the first man was walking in a way that blocked the view of the second man until he passed by. Still, the whole thing seemed pretty mysterious. Ghostly protector unveiled. One night, a man was walking along a road when he spotted another man lying unconscious. Concerned, he quickly bent down to help him. As he lifted the man, he felt a sudden, forceful push, as if something invisible was shoving him. To his astonishment, a ghostly figure emerged from the unconscious man, appearing to protect him. The ghost was visible for a moment. As the unconscious man regained consciousness and stood up, the ghostly figure merged back into him, leaving the helper frozen in shock. Time-traveling ghost. Late one night, a man in a black hoodie appeared out of nowhere and walked straight through the locked doors of a shop. It was exactly like a scene from a movie where ghosts effortlessly pass through walls. The security footage captured every detail, showing him moving through the closed doors as if they weren't even there. The mysterious figure didn't hesitate, and there was no sign of force or struggle. It almost seemed like he teleported into the building and then disappeared just as suddenly. The eerie event left everyone who saw the footage stunned and questioning what they had witnessed. Was it a ghost, a glitch in reality, or something else entirely? Pope or imposter? A strange video raised questions about whether Pope Francis was really who he appeared to be. As the leader of one of the largest religions, he is always in the public eye. In the video, the Pope was seen standing in a crowd. He leaned his head down and touched his face. Instead of rubbing his eyes or scratching his nose, he pulled at the skin above his nose. Strangely, the skin stretched far more than normal, and his eyes looked hollow, like the holes in a mask. This sparked wild theories, such as the Pope using a body double or being something inhuman, like a lizard creature. While no answers are clear, the footage left many shocked. Levitating mystery man. A strange TikTok video showed what appeared to be a man levitating. Yes, you heard that right. The footage started with the man waving his hands as if praying or casting a spell. Then he lay flat on the ground before suddenly rising into the air. The next moment stunned everyone. The man took out a skipping rope and swung it under his legs while floating. To make it even more incredible, he began skipping mid-air, effortlessly swinging the rope. This seemed to prove no wires were holding him up. While such videos are often dismissed as hoaxes, this one sparked curiosity. Was it genuine levitation caught on camera, or could there be another explanation for this extraordinary stunt? Truckside Spectre. A lady was looking out of her window when she noticed something unusual on a truck. At first, she thought it was just a light. However, when she looked more closely, she was stunned to see what appeared to be a glowing person. The figure seemed to be made of light, with intense brightness radiating from it. The person was standing near a container by the truck. Many online viewers believe it could be an angel, but what do you think? Is it something supernatural, or is there another explanation? The mysterious glowing figure continues to leave everyone questioning its true nature. Reality broken. In Russia, on a busy road, a driver of an articulated lorry suddenly swerved when a man appeared out of nowhere. This man seemed completely out of place, walking as if he were a video game character following a programmed path. His appearance was baffling, and it raised the question, where did this man come from? The moment felt like something beyond the ordinary, leaving the driver and those nearby in a state of confusion. Was it a glitch or just an odd coincidence? Back to life. This video was filmed in a mortuary, where a person who was believed to be deceased suddenly came back to life. In the video, you can see a cloth covering the person's face. The moment he sits up, he appears confused, wondering what is happening. As he looks around, he realizes he is in a mortuary. He seems both shocked and scared, trying to understand what is going on. His reaction shows that he wasn't expecting to be alive, and the situation leaves him in a state of panic and disbelief. Frozen in time.
Wait, she's not moving at all.
That's what I'm saying. What is going on here?
Next up, a girl was looking outside from her office in the parking area when she noticed another girl getting out of her car. To her surprise, the second girl suddenly stopped moving, as if there was a glitch in time, and she became frozen. The video clearly shows the girl holding bags in her hands, minding her own business, when she suddenly stops in place, not moving at all. It looked very strange, as though something was wrong with the flow of time. If I had seen something like this in my parking lot, I would probably close the curtains and try to focus back on my work.
That's actually really concerning.
Very creepy. I don't know what's going on.
Dark alley haunting. In 2021, a ghostly figure was caught lurking in a dark alley, and it scared a dog so much that it ran away. The event took place after midnight at an unknown location. As the dog was walking, it suddenly started to back up in fear, and that's when a shadowy figure appeared out of nowhere. It slowly moved closer to the dog, and the terrified animal ran off in a hurry. The shadow seemed to have both arms and legs as it walked away, disappearing into the alley. Lizard Man revealed. Have you ever thought that the people you meet every day might be hiding something? Maybe one of them is actually a monster disguised as a human. In this video, a real lizard man reveals his true face by taking off his mask. You can see his reptilian claws, which look quite dangerous. As he removes his mask, he shows his real form. This video proves that sometimes things aren't what they seem, and what we see might not be the full truth. Erupting from ashes. A fire may usually be the cause of destruction. In this case, however, it happened to be the other way around. A man who seemed to be burning trash until the fire suddenly started emitting sparks all around. Within seconds, it got to a point where it almost seemed that a supernatural entity was starting to appear or emerge from the fire. The bystander natural reacted by stepping away far enough and ready to run, almost as if some fire beast or hell demon was about to appear. Ghostly encounter in fields. A man was walking through a field when all of a sudden a ghostly figure appeared behind him and passed right by him. Surprisingly, the man wasn't harmed, and it seems like he was lucky. This situation makes us realize why people often warn against going alone to such places. They know that open fields, abandoned places, and crops are often the settings for paranormal and dangerous things. While the person didn't face any harm, the chilling experience serves as a reminder of the eerie presence that can exist in such remote, unexplored locations. It's always best to stay cautious and avoid these potentially haunted spots. Horse walks upright. Have you ever wondered if a horse could walk on two legs like a human? Well, you're about to see it happen. Watch as this incredible horse rises on its hind legs, showcasing not only its strength, but also its balance and intelligence. It's truly mind-blowing how this horse adapts and mimics human movement, proving just how deep the connection between humans and horses can go. The grace, the power, and the playfulness all come together in this footage. You won't believe your eyes when you see this horse defy all expectations. Tiny rooster energy. We have all seen chicks and how cute they look when they're small, right? Well, here, the world's smallest rooster was found, and its size is only a few inches tall. Yes, you heard that right. This rooster is incredibly small, but despite its size, it moves quickly, showing that it's full of energy. Its small stature didn't stop it from being lively and active, and it was a sight to behold. It's amazing to see how something so tiny can be so full of life and energy, proving that size doesn't always determine strength or spirit. Owl's quiet encounter. In this footage, a large owl was seen lying on a wooden block with its wings spread wide around it. The owl appeared startled and stared at the person filming it. As the person got closer, the owl quickly raised its wings, looking nervous and ready to fly. The scene showed the owl's sharp eyes and impressive wingspan. Its movements were calm, yet alert as it carefully watched the person. The surroundings were quiet, with only the soft rustling of feathers as the owl shifted. This rare up-close view of the owl's behavior left viewers intrigued by its intelligence and grace. Miracle Idol moment. This video is nothing short of a miracle for many. In the video, a person holds a small god idol in their hands and feeds it milk with a spoon. And guess what? The idol started drinking the milk. Yes, the metal idol was drinking milk, which suggests that what Hindus believe might be true. That idol can be alive. After this footage was uploaded on Reddit, many started questioning their beliefs. It's a moment that's hard to explain. What do you think? Real unicorn found. Everyone has had that childhood dream of having a unicorn as a pet, right? Well, this video is solid proof that unicorns exist. In the footage, a unicorn is seen running through the field. The video clearly shows a white horse with a horn on its head, just like the unicorns we imagine. It races through the area before disappearing into the bushes, but it's more than enough evidence for those who once thought their dreams would never come true. Imagine seeing such a magical creature in real life. It's a moment that would make anyone believe in the unbelievable. Open discussion. This picture and video were taken on October 15th, 2024, somewhere in Paris, showing a bizarre moment where a man was showing how he not only easily defied gravity, but also moved around in the air stationary with almost no movement at all. He went further by hovering onto half a river moving around just as stationary as his initial position. Another clip that was shared some him high in the sky with his arms apart, giving everyone the vibe of a Superman. Explanation with regards to how this happened or is possible is not known, leaving everyone at the edge of the seat. We leave this one for you to figure out. Do share with us your opinions down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching the video. Share in the comments and do like the video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again,